communities themselves. We confess without element of guilt or self-pity to be sons and daughters of same rural communities which this effort touches. At this juncture, we recognize and express our appreciation to all those that are engaged in various forms of the resource poor. In our various engagements, among the important milestones that shaped our thinking are people have to be at the center of all efforts, and all efforts or anything be agent of desired change. Even if the entire treasury of the World Bank is emptied in Africa, it won't make impact without changing prevailing fundamentals. 3 rural communities classified as self-employed and physical budgetary allocations for infrastructure deployed for enabling conditions. Gateway and Partners unfold and present a radical change of fundamentals in dealing with major agricultural produce of rural communities by creating the Commodities Gateway, a medium through which they place their produce directly to the global market, thereby doubling or tripling the value currently received, while continuing to remain strictly within regulatory alignment and the law. We shall, in pursuit of the above, endeavor with both farmers and the regulatory authorities facilitate holdings facilities within major markets for logistical support to clients. In closing, we now welcome the global community in whatever capacity who are in need of Africa's diverse agro-produce as they are populated on the platform, starting with coffee and progressing to others such as tea, cocoa, cashew nut, etc., to fully make use of this great service we are opening today. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I call upon Ogendo Media to present an overview of the e-commerce platform, followed by Diaspora Marketing Solution, who will address operations and logistics. We shall conclude by activation of the site. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, our director, Mr. Baiba. Now is about getting the technology, how it is going to be really working. We have, as you've heard, we have coffee from Uganda, from Kenya, from Rwanda, Ethiopia, all displayed here. But I'm sure those who are going to be on our platform in the next 1 hour, you'll see coffee already in stock.
All right, guys, my name is Jeffrey Ogendo, representing Ogendo Media. Guys, we'd like to unveil to you the platform we've been building over the last couple of months. So I'm going to show you a brief overview of how the whole system works. So on the home page, we'll have a couple of featured listings. We'll be stocking coffee from all different places of the world, from Kenya, Uganda, Ethiopia, Tanzania, and so on and so forth. With 3 different package levels. You've got silver, you've got gold, you've also got platinum. These packages allow you to post your commodities on the platform for different time frames. So the silver package allows you to post your commodities for 90 days. Gold package allows you to post your commodities for 180 days. And the platinum package allows you to post them for 360 days. So as a user, once you've signed up for the platform, you will be able to submit any adverts or any commodities you want to get on sale. So there you go. So once your account has been submitted and approved, you will be able to log into this system, which allows you to submit your adverts, like I said, for 90 days, 180 days, or 360 days. So for example, if I'm selling coffee from Ethiopia, I'll put the name here just as a little taster from Ethiopia. But the price of the coffee varies by the quality, from A all the way down to C. But we'll let one of the directors get into details regarding that. But in this case, we can assume your coffee is valued at $8 a kilo. So that will be, yeah, that's grade A coffee, yeah.
And that's depending on the pricing,
Yeah.
which is regulated on a weekly or monthly basis.
Indeed, yeah. I won't put too much detail in there, but you can pretty much include as much information as needed as possible to make sure that your future clients get to understand what you're selling to them. So now I'm going to select the country. I'll select the actual product first, which is coffee. We're going forward, we'll be selling both coffee, tea, and other commodities. So we'll select coffee. Now the location, like we said, this is from Ethiopia, so we'll select Ethiopia. Now once you submit any listings of any commodities, we have to go through a rigorous checking process before we allow you to go live on the platform. But once that's done, which I will do right now, we'll get to have a look at what the end system looks like to the end user, to the potential buyers. Now again, before we let anything go live on the platform, we just have to make sure that everything is as expected. So we make sure that you've got the right, so we'd have to make sure that you've got all the right content, but we're not putting too much information for this exhibition example. Okay. So that's how we get the adverts approved. And once that's done, So yeah, as you can see, the newly submitted advert is now populated on the platform. So if you see anything that you're interested in buying, all the back-end business is handled by the directors. The financial transaction side of things are handled by a third party. So we make sure that everything is above board. And once the negotiations have been carried out, once the supplier is happy, or rather once the seller is happy with the supplier, once the paperwork's been done, we'll make sure that you get your products, make sure that the financial side of things are handled as expected. And we'll also get the commodity or the coffee or tea for that matter off the platform. So like we said, there's 2 different package levels. We'll be starting off with just selling coffee, but as time goes on, we'll be stocking tea and other commodities from different parts of the world, be it Africa, so Kenya, Uganda, Ethiopia, Tanzania. We've ventured further right into Brazil and all these other places, because our mission is to do one thing, is to ensure that we get the highest quality coffee, teas, and all these other commodities from the right people being displayed on the world market, and just to ensure that everyone gets the best value for the products, and at the same time the suppliers get the best return on the investment, in this case in their coffees and teas. Thank you.
Hello, thank you so much, Geoffrey, for showing us exactly how the platform will work. And right now, I'm gonna call one of the consulates representative, Mr. Emmanuel, to come and talk about Africa products. Just 1 minute, please. Mr. Emmanuel.
I'll keep this very short. Thank you very much for this invitation. And in short, the importance of African products. Well, we have a very, very big African diaspora living in the UK. And we believe that, sharing our stories goes beyond just representing ourselves. It's also, showcasing our products. Is something special. It's something very good that we're keen to support in whatever ways we can, in order to offer opportunities for entrepreneurs in the coffee business, for example, exporters, which in our case in Rwanda, for example, they're usually smallholders, and having a market like the UK where coffee is consumed heavily but also enjoyed in all different forms, I think this is something that will be very positive for this sector. So we are happy to be at the unveiling, at the launch, and yes, we look forward to seeing more and more coffee from, of course, our beloved country Rwanda, but even on the African continent as a whole, passing through and being consumed and enjoyed in the UK. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Emmanuel. And all of you heard that it's all about selling the right commodities to the consumers, and the UK being one of the best marketplace for African products. Africa is ready. I heard in last week at Africa Summit in South Africa, when the excellencies are talking about what we should do, we as Africans, to with collective effort, we can make it to the top. And right now, I'm going to call Mr. Ambrose Mende, also a sports agent and also the entrepreneur in the UK, to come and give us a word. Mr. Ambrose Mende, please.
Hi, Danny. Welcome to everybody that's here. And thank you for the welcome that you've given me.
Thank you.
I'm 66 years of age. I'm as African can be. And 10 years ago, this would have been unthinkable that we would be seeing brands come in here from the wider African diaspora in an attempt to find market position. And this Gateway Initiative, the Gateway Initiative really is something special. And people of my generation in particular could not have perceived of this happening. But we're looking at whether one's on West Coastal Africa, one's on Central Africa, and one's on East Coast, North or South, gateways are the way forward, unquestionably.
Thank you.
You were going to say, Danny?
It is so interesting that you, as a gentleman who is in the sporting industry, you have seen there are so many products being sold, but you don't see any African products within the sporting settings. What are you envisaging for the future? Well, as now you have seen the diaspora trying to push the products to the face of the consumers in the UK.
The number one immutable law of marketing, let's be quite frank here, is to be first in the mind. If you're not first, you're the worst. You're in a secondary position because anybody with the gusto within themselves knows if you've created the number one position, you should also try to create the number two. So therefore you can dictate the pace. A bit like in athletics when you see the runner on the shoulder of the leader. It's timing things, it's all a matter of timing. But here we go again. You were saying if we were to go into the supermarkets here, how many products do we see that say this is from Burundi or this is from Sao Tome and Principe, Mozambique, Angola, Gambia, Guinea-Bissau? We don't see anything.
We don't see anything.
What we do see is rebranded products, which the export spoils are now going to the exporter, who has basically, let's use the term, taken advantage, of the primary producer. Our levels of primary production are stagnant. Secondary production, tiny incremental increases. And tertiary, we have absolutely nothing whatsoever. So it is for cooperatives like the Gateway Initiative to come forward and using added resources create routes that are going to prove to be totally sustainable. Because you don't want luck. And somebody can be lucky, let's be perfectly honest, but you don't get lucky twice. Luck is not replicable. You find £1 million in one spot, you can go there 100 times in the next 100 days, it will never reappear. So I say this is the way forward. This is what we need to do. And even within independent African countries, I implore people to badger their local member of parliament, government and whatever, to create these opportunities to get increased sales, to develop exports, to get value added in production, not to be stuck just on that primary production level.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ambrose, and we are sure that the challenge, where there's a challenge, there's always a solution. So we are ready, we as the diasporians and the farmers in Africa, to work together with the sporting settings to see that we bring these products into the sporting industry. So the game is on. As they say that the time is now for Africa, not yesterday, it is now. Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Now I'm going to call up the directors, Prince and the Dixons, to come and close up the show. Thank you. Mr. Dixon?
Oh, thank you very much. It's been a lovely day so far, and everyone seems really, really keen on this. And we've done this platform to make sure that our commodities get to those who really need them. And people all over the world, all over Africa, can get excited that this is truly an African thing, but it's going out to the whole world. And now our commodities can all come to this and find a market in international space. So it's something we really commend to everyone and appreciate the time and effort that everyone has put into this. So we are truly, truly excited about this and looking forward to more engagement from everyone. And thank you all very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prince, the director of Gateway and Partner. And now I call our partner, Mr. Dixon Ojukwu, to give us a word about the future of trading for Africa.
Future of trading?
Now, the Gateway platform, this is the future technology.
Well, I believe strongly that we're in the digital age, and there's a whole lot of things happening today in the business world that is driven by the digital platforms, and we're expecting that a whole lot is going to be happening. And this event is a typical example. We are having a lot of investors and a lot of business organizations that are together here collaborating and looking at how they can expand their business globally. And I think at this point it's a global village, and as such we're expecting that everyone should be able to leverage on the importance of the digital technology all over the globe. And Gateway is part of this movement, and we're expecting that we are going to partner with a lot of other investors to make Africa great. It's an opportunity for leverage, opportunity for business development, opportunity for collaboration, opportunity to be able to look at our products and make sure it's all globally distributed and globally assessed. So I think the future is in technology, and we're looking forward to being part of this movement. We don't want to be left behind, and we don't want Africa to be left behind. It is a movement that is driven by the global village, and as such, Africa is ready, and we're looking forward to being part and parcel of what is happening. Thank you very much.
Right. Thank you very much, and I think it's a lot coming on. Really, we are getting a few people asking us questions already and asking how this is going to pan out, and it's with excitement really that we are welcoming everyone across Africa, across the countries of the world, across the continents, in Americas, in Europe, to come try our platform. Go on. The platform again is a seed of possibilities, and commoditiesgateway.com. commoditiesgateway.com. Please go to that and be part of what is happening. Thank you, and thank you really.
And right now we are ready to see that we launch our platform, but before that let us get one of the partners from Africa, Uganda, definitely, Mr. Martin Nangoli from Bali. Please, you can come over here. Mr. Martin, could you please talk about your coffee from Uganda, and then after that we are ready to launch the platform live.
I come from the Mount Elgon region at 1,900 meters to 2,300 meters. That's how high we grow our coffee. We have the best coffee in the world. It has been tested. It is flowery, clean, and fruity. I am very excited for this exhibition today. Thank you very much.
And you, in the future, are you hoping to see your coffee being traded with Gateway platform, this technology which we are launching, for the future of selling your products when you're seated in Bali?
Yes, of course. The world is becoming global. Seated in my village, really, not in Mbale town, in my village. I want to see my village connected to the entire world.
You've heard it yourself that Mr. Martin is ready to put his stock on the Commodity Gateway platform when he's in his village.
In my garden.
So the village, the world is a global village. So anyone who is selling their coffees or your cocoa, anything, name it, please come and open up an account. We are ready to trade your products when you're seated in your village. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much,
and now,
Mr. Daniel
Let us come and toast this and open up the platform. Gentlemen, we're ready.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Success to Africa.
Success to Africa. Success.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And right now, those who are live, you can go on our website. It is really simple, commoditiesgateway.com. I repeat, www.commoditiesgateway.com. Put your stock there. If you want to open up an account, please drop us an email, and we are ready to work with you whenever you are. The world right now is a global village. And those who want to contact us, you can call us on our number +44 7947 122 741, or drop us an email on info@gatewaypartnersuk.com. I repeat, info@gatewaypartnersuk.com. Thank you so much. We are live now. The world is a global village. Thank you. We have all the stock.
Sir, how excited are you about this program today, the launching of the Community Gateway, sir?
It is the greatest event that I have gone through since I was born.
Okay. And what driven you to actually establishing something like this, sir?
Well, as I mentioned before, is that I'm a son of a rural farmer. My father never went to school but taught himself to read and write. My mother never knew how to read and write, but they believed that a change could happen. And in this case, this is a gift that we give to Africa.
And how confident are you that this is going to be a success story, not another white elephant that most African people try to achieve and Africans themselves does not want to support? How confident are you?
We are very confident that we'll succeed. We have been working since 2003 in developing our idea. We have worked with governments here in the government here in the UK. We are being supported by the Liverpool Commonwealth Association. We have partners such as the Liverpool John Moore University in Liverpool. We are in partnership with the Barker Foundation for Mutual Help of Poland, and all these plus other partners are excited about what we are doing. They are supporting what we are doing, and also we have been in communication with various high commissions here in London, DRC, Uganda, Rwanda, Kenya, and Tanzania, to mention a few. And we are very confident with the support of all these people and the African people themselves that this will be a success story.
Okay, what I find out is that the community in England, for example, the Make Market, is being driven by the supermarket. But you haven't talked about the supermarket like Tesco's, Sainsbury's, Asda, and all those people. Is it not going to be a situation in which they tie your hand behind you and say, this is how much we're going to pay for your coffee?
No, this is one of the major issues is that our platform is geared towards creating is a medium between the farmer and the major corporates, as well as working with the various individuals that are doing value addition, that is selling their own brands. So we have created the fundamentals that enable us to be free of coercion as well as intimidation.
Fantastic. Again, this is 16 years in the making. Who is financing this project?
Well, that is a very good question. Our ideas are very innovative. They don't follow the mainstream funding circles. For example, when we started, we were connected to the startup loans schemes, and they created conditions that were not suitable. So told us that we have to start with small finances in order to grow the business, but we refused and have been using own finances, own resources. As of now, the effort or the initiative has got no borrowing from any bank or any financial institution of any sort.
ECOWAS, are they supporting this project?
At the moment, I can say that not really, but what we are working with is with governments as well as the organs that are within Africa. We expect to work with the Africa Free Trade Area and therefore cover the entire African continent.
Okay, very, very good question that I would like to ask you. Africans are the enemy of themselves in most cases.
Yes.
Are you sure they're going to support this scheme?
Well, we believe that when one tastes the benefits of money, and people in Africa would like to see a real change and earn money, they have to support their families as well as look after their own comforts. We have sacrificed on our part to create this opportunity, and we expect that they won't let our efforts go to nothing.
My name is Ade Thomas. I'm reporting for Heritage Television right at the Excel in London. I've been speaking to the man himself, the MD, the CEO of this Commodity Gateway institution, which is the platform given to every African farmer, small, big, medium, whatever you're doing, whatever your productivity stage is, they've given you a platform to actually sell your product globally now. It's an initiative that will make life easy for Africans. Why again did you think you want to make life easy for everybody?
Because as I said, I am a son of the same rural communities that we are trying to empower. My father had to work very hard, move, let's say, from his normal farming activities to an irrigation scheme in order to create the wealth and finance to send us to school. And in doing this, is more or less recognizing the opportunities such an effort brings to communities all over Africa, but also here in the UK as we network with businesses that are doing value addition. Like if you look there, you'll see masala, there's honey, there's flour, and a number of representative products from various nations of Africa.
That was supposed to be my next question, that are you only selling coffee at the moment? But you've actually answered, you're not only selling coffee, you're selling flour, you're selling masala and all other things, yeah? Sir, it's a very big initiative. I really congratulate you, and I wish you success in this one, yeah?
Thank you very much.
Yeah? Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the main man himself, the MD, the CEO of this organization, Commodity Gateway. I will be going around speaking to some of the other people in the organization, and I hope to speak to you soon. See you soon. Director of this company,
yes,
Commodity Gateway.
Yes, please.
How long have you been with him?
Well, from the word go, yes.
16 years in the making.
Well, we have been trading in different dimensions over many years. We'll bring along different years, many years of experience into setting this up.
Okay. And what drives you as a person to want to be part of this organization?
Well, we found out in the market space that the African goods and commodities were behind. We're being traded, and then people who come and take possession of them, they do not really
represent our interests.
Represent the interests of the people of the common farmer, of the common. There is no value added. There is no benefit coming back to the real people, and there's a lot of exploitation, and there's a lot of lip service being paid to fair trade and sustainable development. And we thought, well, there is something. Rather than complain, we can make a difference, and that in trying to make a difference is what got us to trying to do this.
Fantastic. Exploitation, you said.
Yes.
I was speaking to the CEO earlier on. You're one of the directors as well.
Yeah.
And I said, in the UK, the milk market, for example, was being exploited by the big supermarket, like Sainsbury's, Tesco's, Asda, and all the other ones.
Yeah.
They actually want to dictate how much they pay for the pint of milk until the government sets in. Are you sure these people are not going to start dictating for you?
No, we would not let anybody dictate to us. We have our contacts, we are okay with the policymakers in many countries, and we are determined to make this work.
The way you set it up, I think it's going to work, because you're giving chances to the most common farmer in Africa to sell his product on a global scale. This is the internet of African commodity. This is what I would call it. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you,
Prince
sir.
Anthony. Thank you very much. And see you soon.
Thank you a lot.
You want to say something?
Just to say thank you all very much who've come around, and I cannot thank you enough, and I appreciate what you are all doing. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
Yeah.
A cousin to mother of Jesus.
That's right.
Can you tell me about yourself, please? Yeah.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth. I'm a event planner in the Gambian community. They know me very well, and I'm a household name.
Yeah. So you are one of the people that put this together today.
Part of it.
Part of it.
Yeah.
And why did you get involved with Commodity Gateway?
Commodity Gateway, I've seen that they're doing a great job today. And they, first of all, it was just the coffee I came out here for. And then I saw people that I recognize and know about. And I'm so glad that African products are in here today, you know.
Oh, fantastic.
Made in Africa, I could say.
Did they have any commodity from Gambia here today?
Not really. There's not much about Gambia, but I was doing the jollof war on that corner.
Did they have jollof somewhere there?
They had jollof somewhere there.
There's free tasting?
Free tasting.
Wow.
You guys have to go there, but I've done the jollof war on that corner there. Tropical Sun are doing jollof rice down there.
Jollof actually originated from the Gambia, I believe.
Yes, it does.
And then it spread to the whole part of Africa.
Oh, yes.
So this is going to spread to the whole of Africa.
It have to. It have to. Jollof started in Senegambia region. We had a tribe called the Wolof, as in, instead of the J, it's the W spelled. So it's Jollof. That's the tribe. And they cook jollof, as we call it, benachin. Original as a one pot.
One pot,
yeah. So it's called benachin. We call it benachin, but people call it the whole of Africa call it jollof. Okay. And jollof, it's widely known now everywhere in the world. Fantastic. I could say. Fantastic. And we are really grateful that we come from Africa. It's not a jollof war now. We're talking about coming from Africa, made in Africa.
So this one, very soon, instead of saying made in Ethiopia or made in Senegal or made in Nigeria or made in anywhere, it would be made in Africa.
Yeah.
That would be a good thing.
It is. And I'm really proud to stand here and just be seeing things that are made in Africa. And I'll be like, oh my God, that's from Africa. Because I just came down from the Ugandan coffee unit over there.
Yeah.
And I had their coffee, so I'm going now to try the African coffee.
African coffee, not Ugandan, but African coffee. Can we sing a song together?
What kind of song is that going to be?
African Unite. We're going to unite and make the best of the whole of
yes,
of
we've
this.
done. I think that our presidents and all those things, they have to do that first.
Okay.
And then we follow.
Fantastic.
Like the greatest people in Africa. I have done Nkrumah, Nelson Mandela, and you name it.
Yeah.
They've done a great job for us. So we have to follow that. And here we are now in England. Here we could have African coffee.
Fantastic. Thank you for speaking to me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And lovely to see you all.
Lovely to see you.
Thank
This
you.
guy, shy of camera again. Thank you very much, guys. You're still tuned to Heritage Television at the launching of the Commodity Gateway. The website is commoditygateway.com. And if you want to put your things there, they have different packages for different farmers. They have the diamond, they have the bronze, they have the gold. Your commodity will stay on the gold side. I think I can remember very well. Your product will stay there for 360 days, I believe. I'm a good memory grabber. I grab memory easily. I'm gonna try and get another person now, and I will speak to you guys very, very soon. Thank you very much. Bye.
Hi guys, thanks for watching Heritage TV. Madam, video me. Use my phone. Hi guys, thanks for watching Heritage TV. That's one of the reporter for today. We're just doing this on behalf of Heritage for people to know that we're here to support all food causes in Africa, not just Africa, but these products are made in Africa. So as Heritage is an African original channel. No matter where you come from, we're here to broadcast whatever you're doing. And this is what we do for people that always want to do something in their life. So we are live in London at the Excel. Today I'm Buba Toure representing Heritage TV. I'm going to do a lot of interviews, talking to people and asking them about this product that we advertise. They call them the Gateway Communities, which means they're trying to do people, trying to know that Africa is doing it. And they do this thing just because for people to come and taste Africa products in England. And we're live in Excel. So if you are watching right now, whatever you're doing, remember that Africa is coming. The food is start coming to England, and now we're at the Excel trying to advertise this project, this food. So wherever you're doing, it's gonna be in all local shops very soon. So keep watching. This is Buba Jetty reporting from Excel, representing Heritage TV. Thank you. Bye.
Can we speak to you, please?
Yeah, sure.
Hi.
Hi,
Hello. Yeah.
I'm Amina.
Nice to meet you. Can you tell us your name, please? Yeah.
My name is Amina Bukenya.
Yeah. And you are the originator of this honey?
I am actually we're two of us, my mom and myself. My mom is Fatima Karama. So we've got
Is that your mom over there?
this is my mom there, so she's hiding from the cameras. Basically, this is our company, and we run organic products, cooking products, and honey.
Okay, I tasted the honey. It's real natural honey.
It is.
Not breeded honey, but actually the forest honey, the wild honey, the wild bee, right?
It is.
What is the difference between this one and the one made from sugar?
Well, this one comes originally from Uganda. We actually import it to UK from Uganda privately, and it comes. I can't give you all the gist about it. When you come to our branch in town, we can talk about it. But the difference from this compared to the one that is made out of sugar, the one that's made out of sugar is artificial. This is actually coming from the bee. Then it's processed to get what we have right now. There's nothing in it. You can use it for many, many reasons. You can use it as sugar, you can use it as a face mask, you can use it as a wound healer, cleaning the wounds, healing the wounds. So there's so many benefits of the honey, simply because it's organic. There's nothing in it.
And why did you choose honey?
Simply because personally, I'm a mother, and my mom, she's a mother of 6, all right? So when you have kids, they're always falling.
What position are you?
I'm second. I'm too old.
She doesn't want me to ask personal question, but me, journalists, they're crazy.
That's it, yeah. So basically, I have a child who keeps falling. So first and foremost, I didn't really want to use anything that can have side effects on my baby. So I decided to use the honey. And then from there, I thought, can I try that on my skin as well? Because I've bought so many products for my exfoliation, and I end up with, black spots and all that. So I started applying that as my exfoliator, and you can see I don't have any makeup on apart from my lipstick.
You said you have 4 kids?
One child.
Yeah.
My mom has got 6. Well, I'm expecting another one.
Come into the shop. Yeah. Come closer to me. Come closer.
Okay.
Mommy, come into the shop.
Okay.
Mommy,
cool.
organic honey.
Organic
Do
honey.
you have is your name Honey as well?
My husband is Honey.
Okay. So this is why we decided to go for this honey product. Yeah?
Exactly.
And where can people buy it from?
You can get it from West Green Road in North London. Okay. And if we
from this side as well?
Exactly. If what we are doing at the moment, we are processing a license from our country, Uganda, to get the permission to be importing our real honey in the UK. Okay. That is promoting our African food to the West, and that is our goal.
And you're giving us the real food, not the sugar food.
Exactly.
Not one that can harm our system.
No. That is natural, and that is the reason behind it. Not only promoting our food, but promoting our health as well. Eating the real thing for the real reason.
Fatima Karama, I really thank you. You're from Uganda as well?
I am from Uganda.
Why did you have Kamara's name? Because Kamara is anomaly Sierra Leonean. Karama is a different one.
It is a very long story.
Okay.
But let's take it that way.
Okay, we'll leave it for another one.
Product I want to talk to you about is this pilau masala.
What is this? What is pilau masala?
Pilau masala is a product for pilau and stew. You can use it on both pilau or stew. All the herbs are organically grown.
Can you take this one? Sorry, yeah? Can I have that one again, please? This is the product they're showing me. Pilau masala. What is in there?
Pilau masala.
Well, the
masala
is onion,
yeah.
cardamom, ginger,
and so many herbs. Yeah?
So many
We don't want to give the secret.
No, we don't.
KFC doesn't give their secret.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the most important part about it is that all the herbs
they're sourced from Uganda. They are organically planted and processed. Yes.
Just to let you know, the difference between this product or the similarity. You see, when you make your giraffe rice or these different rice, paella rice or biryani, chicken biryani with rice. So with most people in Africa, we eat pilau rice, okay? Instead of your wife going to the kitchen, cooking, onions, this, that, it will take about half an hour to 45 minutes to get all that done. We get everything all in one.
Wow.
So all you have to, exactly, because UK, everyone is very, very busy, so nobody has time. So let's say for a mother, if you have a rice cooker, you just put a kilo or half a kilo of rice and water. You just cook 1 spoon of this,
Your
you put in water, and then you, he is loving it. So once you put that is it. You don't need to go all through that. So before you have your shower, your rice is ready. You can serve the kids, go shower, and your husband will be served as well. So we looked at the time efficiency, we looked at, the health benefits of it. Everything is in here is organic. It's all made out of olive oil. So when you open it, you see a bit of oil in it, and that's all olive oil. Just to keep it, to keep it moist, and also to give it that flavor, because we don't want people to use oil. We are promoting health eating as well as nice weight management. Okay? I'm pregnant, by the way. You might think, why is she?
Another commodity we have here is there.
Another one, yeah? Okay. This one is called...
Yeah.
Well, you didn't G there?
No, that's the English way, but that's all in my national language.
What is this one?
That is from milk.
Milk, yeah?
Yeah, it's a cheese.
And what do they use
Extracted from it. It's for cooking.
Okay.
It's got that lovely, lovely African flavor, and it's as well as we said, almost everything we deal with is organic.
What we eat in Africa, organic.
Exactly, African stands for organic. So, as I said, it's promoting our health as well as promoting our African food.
Can I say something very funny? When I first came here, I thought you were sisters.
Did you?
And then she said to you, you have 6 kids. And you look this fresh. Is it because you've been eating?
Because I eat organic.
Out of curiosity, you don't have to answer this one. How old are you, Mama?
Oh, that's a simple. Have to be my mom.
Okay. Because you got 6 kids. What them?
7 grandchildren.
And you still this young. If I meet you on the street, I'll say maybe you're in your late 40s.
That's what they say. But it's all about this.
Wow. Okay, I have to say a thumb up to this your product then, yeah?
Thank
it's
you
actually
very
working.
much.
Guys, to look fresh, if you want to live healthy life, this is the people you need to source. Yeah. This is the people you need to look for. This is the company behind everything that we're going to be getting, and you will look very, very good. Thank you, Auntie.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Guys, thank you for time in dealing with me on this issue. If you really, really want to live long, organic product, and you don't need to start right to Africa to say, send me honey, send me that, send me this, that. You can actually get it from these people, and they have an outlet in West Road in North London, right? Okay, so this is where to get it. I will put it in the comment the address of the shop, and then you can get it there. Thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you.
Hello guys, I'm your host Bubatu representing Heritage Live at the Excel. With me here I have Daniel Utere, who's the marketing personnel of Gateway Commodities. Daniel, welcome to Heritage TV.
Thank you so much for hosting me, and big up to Heritage TV.
Thank you very much, Daniel. Daniel, you're part of Gateway Commodities. I want to start by you telling people watching right now, why did you come up with this name? Why you give this name Gateway Commodities?
Just to simplify, I'm not the one who came up with the word Gateway or the brand. It is our director, Mr. Baiba. But in the short form, what is Gateway? Gateway is a platform which gives you an opportunity to other marketplace. So then commodities, you combine together. Commodities, which are soft mainly for Africa, and then the Gateway. So it gives you an opportunity to sell your products to other marketplaces beyond Africa.
Wow, that's brilliant. So viewers watching at home right now, this is what it means, Gateway Commodity. They want to go beyond Africa. That's why they got this product. Okay, let's go back to this product. Are you guys based here or are you based in Africa?
Gateway platform is based registered in the UK. However, has got offices in Kenya and has partners in Uganda. It is going beyond now. It's got Ethiopian partners and it's got partners in DRC. That's why you see the main holding company is called Gateway and Partners, which is the holding umbrella of Commodities Gateway.
Wow, that's brilliant. So basically, you guys are trying to hit the whole of Africa, not just east-west. You're going to go north-south, everywhere in Africa.
Indeed, very soon they are going to Ghana, Sierra Leone for the products which are there. You look at Ghana, they have the best cocoa in the planet. You look at Sierra Leone, they have the cashew nuts, they have the mangoes, name it all. So this platform is open for Africa sellers and traders of their products. They will be on the platform and they will be sold everywhere in the virtual space to the consumers all over the world.
Wow, that's brilliant. You know, one thing I'm really impressed about this interview, what you're talking about, it's about you like trying to emphasize how much you want this product to take over Africa. So for me, you make me really, as a Sierra Leonean interview, you know, you even know much about Sierra Leone. So which means you guys are really, really trying to get this project expand to Africa. So with that, I'm going to say congratulations to you guys first.
Thank you so much for that. And this is for Africa. I was listening to His Excellencies from Uganda, from Rwanda, from Ghana, and Mozambique in the summit in South Africa. They told us that Africa, it is now. The opportunity for Africa is now. It's not yesterday, it is not tomorrow, but now. We have to act now. And hence, the diasporians are ready also to open up and work with the world, and we make sure that our products are being sold. Let us be part of the game changer. It is the opportunity for Africa, and it is now. Hence the Gateway platform.
Wow, that's brilliant. Okay, now let's talk about the product. Someone ordered this product. What facilities you guys put in place for their product to reach them as quick as possible?
It depends on the port of destination or point of destination. You can buy the product from, I'm going to use now UK. If we buy the goods from Kenya and they are the port in Mombasa to here, it takes 7 to 21 days maximum. You have the goods. This is mainly coffee, which comes on the container to Felisto or Dover. So it is quick. Other parts of the world depends also on the vessels, how fast they go. But right now the world has changed. We are trying to be economically friendly, environmentally friendly. That's why we are using the boat systems than flying all the goods on the plane. First of all, it's cost effective and also environmentally friendly. So we tend to use sending the goods in containers. But rest assured, goods will never be destroyed because they have now various ways of keeping the temperature controlled in the containers. So they'll be at the buyer's destination in the right form.
Brilliant. Because you know, one thing I'm really impressed about all these things you're talking about. It's about you putting in place for customers to get their products on time, and it's you about telling customers what exactly they're expecting. So now let's go to the product. I just want you to explain a little bit about this product that you guys are advertising, representing Africa in England here today in Excel. I just wanted to make a little bit about this product, this coffee product, how it means to you guys, and what help it can bring to Africa.
Right now, if you give me an opportunity, I'm going to pick up some coffee here.
Yeah, sure.
Right now, we have coffee from, this is Balozi. This is our product of the in-house product for the Gateway and partners. We have a proper Ethiopian coffee, and we have coffee from Uganda. All these are going to be sold on the platform, and we have coffee from Rwanda. We have green beans. We can get you roasted. It depends on what you want. But the most important is we want to make sure that we supply top quality grades of coffee, and the farmers or the grassroots level, they receive better return of investment of what they've done in their lives.
That is quite impressive, because at the end of the day, what you say now, you make your company here representing Africa. These farmers that do growing this coffee, so you're gonna change their life, in as much as changing their life, in as much as people are gonna see their work, what they're doing, and you guys are gonna make Africa great again. That's one thing I like about you guys.
Thank you so much for pointing out that. The main ethos in this is also to support farmers at the grassroots level. Let us be among the supply chain of our products, which are produced by us in Africa, and we're also part of the consumers, but let us be in the chain supply, not leave it to other agents, and hence looking after our people at the grassroots level, and also do better and greater projects for the main person on the grassroots level.
Okay, well, thank you very much, sir. I'm Daniel, so nice to meet you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, really appreciate that.
Give it up to Heritage TV.
Yeah, tthank you very much, Daniel. This is Buba Ture representing from Excel.